Hefty's the name, shiny hunting's my game. Gotta catch 'em all, nothing's ever the same. With my trusty football, I'm always on the spree. No shiny can escape, they all come to me. Shiny after shiny, it's never enough. I'm on a quest, and it can get rough. From Pallet to Johto and beyond, I'm the shiny hunter, the bond is strong. I've caught 'em all, every shiny you can name. Kanto region, Johto region, I've conquered the game. Hefty is the king, the one who never quits. Caught him twice, now that's the real deal. No tricks. I've conquered the game. Hefty's the king, the one who never quits. Caught him twice, now that's the real deal. No tricks.
Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome on in. What is going on, Mighty Munchkin, Chem Nation? Oscar is definitely cool. Silly Jess, John Streckert, Loops, Meta Champion, James the Catboy. Oh my goodness gracious. We got a whole bunch of people coming in here right away. We are going to get right back into it from yesterday. I want to get the second Shalfa Esper. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. Jess with the 5 months of membership. Happy birthday, Hefty. Good job. Happy birthday to you, Jess. Let's get the second Esper so we can get our Shelf and Meow Stick. Then we're going to knock out the special scan battle zone area quickly and then do another scan, see if we can get something good. Then we're going to make some donuts and see if we can get some good donuts and blah, 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 blah. It's just going to be like a hodgepodge stream today. 3,000 Panseer. That's crazy. Mind your biz. What's up? Welcome back. So for this one, I'm just going to, we got plenty of time. I'm just going to do go barfs for this Shalfa Esper, and if we run out of calories somehow, I'll just reset the game. Figure that was better than the fast travel. So I can't remember. Do I even have the sounds on? Okay, yeah, I do the background music, so you guys should be able to hear the background music. You're a fan of the start time? Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Seems like a lot of people came in right at the beginning. That's good. I'm an early riser, so I mean, I don't know. Some of you might remember back in the day when I started at 8 a.m. Eastern time. But yeah, I've just been looking at my analytics and everything, and it seems like the later the morning goes on, and of course I'm talking about North America times, more people that come in. So I just thought it would be more beneficial to just slide the whole stream an hour. Might fail midterms, but at least you know how to knit now. Thanks to Shinies. I'm glad you listened to his sound advice, his sage wisdom. You weren't born yet. You weren't born yet at 8 a.m. Finally, you playing this game because your Switch 2 got here early. Nice, congrats, Loops. Do you remember the 8 a.m. streams? They'll never be forgotten. Those are good times. Like I said, I'm an early riser. I like to do the streams in the morning, and then I have the rest of the day to myself. But, 1 hour difference ain't that bad. Back in the day when I streamed at that time. I don't know if you're trying to make me feel old, but that hurts me a little bit. All right, that's a shiny Esper. It's not Alpha, though. We're just going to reset. Zubat doesn't have the red glyph Alpha because it has no eyes. I've heard that. I have heard that. I still need to hunt the Zubat line personally. I'm looking forward to that. Yellow Frog Toad, what's going on, Cam? Thank you so much for the 36 months of membership. That's almost 3 years. That's crazy, Cam. Thank you so much. Let's get some hype in the chat for Mr. Nation. Poor Esper. Yeah, poor Esper. Oh well. I am pleased how quick that phase was, though. Playing Devil's Advocate this weekend. Please check your DMs. Oh, I saw it, Jess. I saw the message. Remember, for 2 years and 1 month. It's crazy. I can't believe it's been that long, Kim. This is obviously a little slower than Fast Travels, but no, that's pretty much it. This is a little slower than Fast Travels. What's up, DMG? Can I call you Damage? First time over 3,000 eggs for hunt. That's pretty crazy. I can't believe you're going that long. That's pretty wild. That is very unusual. I guess once I see the alpha spawn in, I don't have to keep going. What's up, Slowpoke? Happy Sunday. And just with the gifted membership, going to loops. Nice. DMG, damage, whatever you prefer. All right, man. Yeah, I think damage. I like damage. That's an absolute snipe. Got a shiny Zubat and Arceus yesterday. Congratulations. Yeah, I love the Zubat line. Being a guy that started playing in Gen 1 for a long time, I didn't pay any attention to poison types. But the last few gens I have, there's some really cool gens. I think it kind of started for me in Gen 4, because I just love Croagunk. And then after the addition of fairy typing, of course, poison became more viable. And after that, I was like, you know what? The Zubat line's actually really awesome. No shiny yet, Chem Nation. So you got Golbat and Zubat. That's sweet. Yeah, I realize now that I'm playing this, I realize this is slower than just doing the fast travels. But I could say, but with the fast travels, you're running out of time, and eventually you'll just have to leave the hole. Whereas with this, I can just reset the game. But the counter's going so slow, I don't think that's really gonna be an issue. I think it's just more old school. I like to be able to have checks. Like I like to be able to see, like physically see the checks every time. Yeah, that's another good point too, Meta Champion, that the Zubat line's still the only poison flying type in the whole series, which is pretty crazy. Good afternoon, Kieran. How you doing, bud? It's like if you guys have seen me do some hunts in this game, you see me like do fast travels or teleporters for like 10 seconds, and then I'm impatient, and I go check to see if anything shined. It's kind of like that. I like to be able to see each individual check. Team full of Shelf, a Strudel. That's pretty crazy. I still need to get the Strudel line. I'd love to get some Poison Donuts. There's a lot of things I like to do with Poison Donuts. Shiny hunting will never be the same. It's true. So we were talking about whether or not the 1024 odds were the new norm, or if it's just for this game. What about the non-despawning shinies. Do you think that's the new norm or just for this game? You must have every shiny in the decks. That's awesome. You need to go check something? All right, Oscar. We'll be here for like 3 hours. I think the non-despawning shiny will probably be exclusive to ZA. I think even if there were plans for them to keep it, I think after seeing what happened with this game once it hit the public, that is a Shalfa Esper. I think they might rethink it. Whenever shiny spawns, you have full screen notification, get teleported to the shiny. That would be crazy. I can't believe we got it that fast, to be honest. Oh, come on. Seriously? Seriously. There we go. That was fast. Okay, so we have 4 Pokemon to guess natures of from yesterday. We got 2 Shalfa two Shalfa Mime Juniors and 2 Shalfa Espers. So let's get some nature guesses in the chat. If you guys aren't aware, if you guess the nature correct, you get to nickname the shiny. We got Calm. We got Lonely. We got Adamant. What's up, Mewtwo? Will I Mega Evolve it? Oh, absolutely. We got Lax. We got Rash. We got Sassy. We got... Oh, man. I was not in the right box. That's going to stink. That's going to stink. We got Brave, Hasty, Quiet, Sassy, Naive, Slowpoke. I might agree. I think Shelf or Mega Meowstic might be my favorite. Naughty, Brave. What's up, Draconified? We got Quirky. We got Sleepy. Welcome back, Oscar. We got the second Shelf Esper. All right, so let's see. Let's see if anybody got anything right. The first Esper, which is a little girl, is Quirky. Chem Nation. Chem, you get to name this female Esper. And Oscar's going with Bashful. All right, we got 3 others to check after this. And Chem, you think about it. I'm going to move on to the other Pokemon. All right, the first Mime Junior, which is a male, is Naive. Do we have Naive? Florpur, oh my gosh. We do not have a Naive. And now I got to figure out where the other 2 are. This is why you should always pay attention to which box you're in. Wait, there's a second Esper. Where's the... I missed it. Where's the other Mime Junior? Hold on. Where is the Mime Junior? I know I could search for it, but I don't want to because I'm stubborn. I didn't see it. Uh, oh, Draconified, thank you for the like goal. Place a message. Did you say naive? You did say naive. I'm sorry. You're right, Mighty Munchkin. You did say naive, so you get to nickname um, the Mime Junior. Let's put these back where they belong. I give up. I'm going to search for Mime Junior. Wait, where's my other shelf of Mime Junior? Oh no! Oh, we must have reset the game after we caught it, and someone must have been aggroed when I caught it. Ah, dang. That's when the autosave works against you. Yeah, I'm so used to it automatically saving after you catch a Pokemon that I forget that if something's aggroed, it doesn't save. Oh well. Oh well. That's okay. Um all right, let's get the other Esper though. All right, so the second Esper is then we got to figure out which one to evolve. Is Hasty, and I believe I saw Hasty. Yep, damage. Damage. You get to nickname this female Esper. All right, so Mighty Munchkin, Chem, and Damage, let me know what you want the nicknames of these shinies to be. Yeah, perhaps not catch the first time. The second one was actually the first one. I mean, that's possible, Chem. That's possible, but that is possible. You might be right, Chem. Uh, You'll name Mime Junior Hefty because he's a clown? Oh my gosh. How rude. What's up, Carly May? How are you? You're just joking? Oh, you can't do that. All right, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want the name to be? Have a Sparkling Power Dragon 3 and Alpha Power Dragon 3 Donut. Nice, Draconified. I'm jealous. Hefty Mime. Okay. Hefty Mime. Name Esper Breddy. Okay. This Esper will be named Breddy. And that leaves Damage to come up with the name for the other Esper. And I'm thinking this is the one that we evolve. It's got better special attack. Correct, you are not hunting. All right, where is it? Meowsticite. Let's give this to Breddy. Kiki. All right. What is in Kiki Mora? All right, thank you, damage. It's pronounced Brett. Oh, it's pronounced Brett. The E is silent. Gotcha. All right, let's Mega Evolve this thing. You get up here. Come on. Looks so good. I love it. Such a good Mega. It's peak. It really is. All right, now let's undo it. It's weird. This is the only way you can cancel Mega Evolution. I can't imagine that's intentional. That's the only way. All right, let's go make a donut and then do our stupid special scan battle zone. I'm just gonna do Charties. We did get Latias yesterday. Yep, we sure did. About an hour and 15 minutes into stream. And then our next special scan was a stupid battle zone. All right, let's put you back here and throw you in here. Thank you, Oscar. And then let's head to our dang battle zone. We both got shiny legendaries yesterday, that's right. We sure did. So this focuses on steel and dragon types, eh? Okay. So what's the deal? I just go around and beat up people? That's what these things are? This is my first special scan battle zone. Defeat 7 trainers. Hold on. 4,000, 7,000, 9,000. That's 20,000 points. Perfect. So if we knock out 7 trainers, we'll be ready for our next special scan. How many shiny legends do I have right now? In this game, I have 2. I have Virizion and Latias. In across all games, I have every shiny legendary that you can hunt. All right, 1 trainer down. That's a big Steelix. Oh, wow. I got all of them. Latias took the longest 9 hours. Latias took the shortest 5 minutes. That's crazy short. Congratulations. Oh, come on, bro. Okay, that's 2 trainers down. We need 5 more. Time is ticking. Come on. Going for Virizion if you're going to get Caldeo and Meloetta. Nice. I haven't gotten the Genesect yet. I'm still in the midst of that side quest to get all the drives, which is kind of ironic. I spent so much of the game being maxed out on shards, and now I need shards for like everything. You got Genesect? Nice, congratulations. Yeah, Caldeo and Meloette are shiny locked in this game. However, you can get them shiny with home dex completions, which is nice. Is Genesect just Genesect or? I mean, it's Genesect plus the drives. I'm not sure what the or means. Oh yeah, yeah, no mega, just Genesect. Sorry, gotcha. Let's heal you. No, not revive. Full restore. What are we at now? We're at 4, so we need to defeat 3 more. What do I think the reward's going to be for home completion? Probably, I would say, in my opinion, probably 50-50 Deancey and Hoopa. Although, personally, I prefer Volcanion. You think it's going to be Zygarde or Mewtwo? You know what? Zygarde actually isn't a bad shout. I didn't think about that. And you know what? You know, I always talk about how there's no pattern based off of one game. But Legends Arceus, the reward was an Enamorus, which was a legendary, not a mythical. So maybe that could turn into a pattern, and maybe it will be just a legendary again. Yeah, these trainers are a little brutal. I could just do the Annihilate. Yeah, Genesect's in this game as a side quest. You have to buy all of the like once you activate the side quest, you have to buy not in all. I don't think it's all, but you have to buy I think 5 of the drives from the weird alleyway dude that sells TMs by Zone 17. Sometimes you mistake Zygarde as a mythical, probably because it's been like so rarely attainable. I guess not rarely obtainable. I guess it is like in every game since it came out. I don't know why I said that. I get maybe just because there's only one time it's ever been shinyable. Maybe that's why. All right, we got to do one more battler. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and send out Annihilate. Oh, there's 4 drives. I thought it was 5. What's up, Natasha? I don't know why I thought it was 5, but I did. It could be Diancie. Yeah, I think it's probably a 50-50 shot, in my opinion, of Diancie or Hoopa. Right. I would love for it to be Volcanion. Okay, there's our 7. There's our 7 trainers. Beautiful. Let's go find the hole, or not the hole, the ball, and we'll get out of here. Oh my gosh, and the bonus balls are right there. How lucky am I? Having a lazy Sunday, how am I? Good, good. Actually the opposite of a lazy Sunday, but enjoying it. I've already had a pretty busy morning. What with my eating breakfast and biking and getting ready for stream. But yeah, it's going well. I'm just gonna let time run out. I have no interest in doing any other battles. Another shiny Pidgey. Nice. Good for you. All right. Everyone cross your fingers. Let's hope we can get a good hole. If it's a Cobalion or Terrakion, we're going to hunt for it. If it's something else, we're going to do some berries for it. Or not berries, donuts. You know what I'm trying to say. If it's another battle zone, then we're just going to rage quit the game. Also, I should go ahead and turn off the Esper. We'll wait until we know what we're hunting next. Anyone else got some plans for today? My new Batman books are coming in the mail tomorrow. I'm excited about that. For some reason, they like shipped them early this month, which I'm not complaining about. It's just unusual. Usually, they take the money out on the 9th or 10th from my bank account. They took took the money out this month on the 7th, and usually they get shipped and delivered somewhere around the 20th. They're getting delivered tomorrow. They're uh, they're at the local post office right now, which is crazy. So instead of 12, I end at 1 today? Exactly, Mighty Munchkin. Alexa mostly currently making pancakes. I want pancakes. Love it when stuff comes early. Me too. Do I use Whatnot? I do not use Whatnot. I've checked it out. I'm not against it, but I checked it out once, and there wasn't really anything on there I liked, and I don't need another shopping app. It was yesterday Kieran Raid Day. Nice. I hope anyone that participated got a shiny. Jerry, I hope you're having a good morning. And I hope that 7:30 a.m. is a little bit more conducive to your life than 6:30 a.m. Hubs uses it a lot? Who's Hubs? All right, everyone cross your fingers. If there are any fingers in this chat that are not crossed, I'm going to be upset. Oh, your husband. Oh, your husband. I thought Hubs was just like some cool person that you knew. I mean, I guess technically that's still true. You didn't get a shiny? I'm sorry, Mighty Munchkin. But you got a hundo? That's pretty awesome. You woke up at 6 and you were sad no stream? Oh, come on. Crossing my toes for you. That's weird. A little toe crosser. Oh, also, everyone, I don't know if he's going to pop in today. He may not. But just between us, all right, this is the secret, because I don't know if he wants it announced or not. So I didn't tell you, but make sure that you tell him if you see him. Today is Matthew Snyder, aka Wolf Intune's birthday. So make sure if you see him, you make fun of him for being super old. If I get a Bellzone, I'm going to go back to hunting Drago. I might. I might indeed do that. Okay. It's either a huntable legendary or it's a mythical. Let's see what it is. If it is Cobalion or Terrakion, we're good to start hunting it. If it is Latios, we're going to have to do some donut hunting. You didn't do the raid day, even though you need raids for Summit 73. No remotes currently. Dang. Razzie, good morning. Good to see you. All right. Here's a question. For these legendary mythical holes, is the location of them the same? I know that the like the zone itself, like once you go into the hyperspace hole, I know that the map is the same, but is the location of the holes the same? You think it's Terrakion? I guess that would kind of answer my question then. No, they're always different? Okay, alright. I didn't know. What do we got? It's Terrakian. You were right, Mighty Munchkin. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and start hunting this. Also, I'm noticing I put a little filter on my camera to try and make me look a little bit more handsome, and I feel like it's actually slowing down the camera a little bit. So I'm going to turn that off. Okay, there we go. All right. You did call it. All right, now I got to find it. Unnecessary. Go to the left and down the stairs and take the ladder by the Scrafties. Thank you very much, Razzie. You notice I looked brighter. Yeah, I did a couple things. Is it this one? Am I going here? Oh, there he is. Okay. So, this is just a back and forth? Are you serious? No, that wasn't despawning it. Alright, where do I have to go to despawn it? Oh, it's this teleporter. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Alright. For some reason, when I saw the teleporter, I thought that was an up and down, not a left and right. Go for another Shark Cadet or go for a Tepig. Ooh, if you can't do both, I would... Well, damage. How many Shark Cadet do you have, and do you have any Shark Cadet evolutions? Because personally, one alpha that I really want to get quickly, that I haven't had a chance to yet, is Ceruledge. So if you don't have a Ceruledge, I would say go for the Shark Cadet. Play some chess with the pops and make some dinner. All right, Oscar, enjoy the chess and dinner, and thank you for the luck. All right, is this can I do a roll? I can do a roll. Okay, so I can do a roll back and forth. It's a turbo controller hunt, in your opinion? Well, unfortunately, it's not a turbo controller hunt because I do have to do a roll. I call this the TP roll. I like it. No, I mean, honestly, the roll is a little annoying, I'm not going to lie, but at least I don't have to worry about getting just absolutely bodied by everything around. Yeah, macro controller. Yeah, definitely could do this with a macro controller. I wonder... Oops. Okay, yep, okay. Tied with Legends? Are we? Are we tied? Mighty Munchkin and I have been racing basically since they announced this game was going to come out. I need to, this week before the next stream, I need to do some serious spreadsheeting and see where I'm at. I was talking yesterday about my overall, what's the word I want to look for? Fatigue with this game. but I think I want to at least finish what I started, what, over a year ago, 2 years ago, almost? A year and a half ago, and finish off all the shiny Pokemon that can get Megas. So there's still a handful of new Mega shiny Pokemon I don't have. David, I've been watching for a bit. Think you're one of my favorite streamers. Well, thank you very much. That's such a kind thing to hear. You're now one of my favorite viewers. And what's up, Silver Fox? Good to see you. The shiny legendaries race you hopefully win. It wouldn't surprise me. You're pretty good at this. Razzie, is the Terrakion as easy to catch as the Virizion and the Latias were? Trying to figure out how much time I want left on the timer. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I could probably do this until 1,000 calories and still have some wiggle room. Just to be safe. Just on the off chance it doesn't catch in the first ball. I really don't like this this flower bed, this flower box. Bob Billy. I'm trying the flowers. I feel like I'm going to run into them many times. I feel like I'm going to trip over them like I would in real life. Guy once asked to be paid for help with spreadsheets, but he told me to put on multiple tabs. Kieran. It's so rare that I hear a good spreadsheet joke. You made a terrible bluey-shaped pancake and you thought you would ask. I want a pancake. You got Shelf of Halucha yesterday. Good job. And he's still waiting for one. Carly gets my humor. Our character, Bluey's a character, right? Bluey's a character on Bluey. That one. Go for Bluey. He looks cool. I like him. I know, Jess. I know. I'm just messing with you. My mom and I were out shopping over Christmas, and we went to a toy store because, you know, if you guys don't already know, she's a huge Barbie collector. She likes to buy Barbies. Yes, John, we are now hunting Terrakion, which I guess I should put on the overlay now. So we were looking around at the Barbies, and there was a section with, like, Bluey toys and everything, and she goes, "Do you know Bluey?" And I said, I've heard of Bluey. And she goes, "I just found out the other day that Bluey's a girl." And I said, "Well, you know what? I did actually know that, because if you refer to Bluey as a him, everyone loses their mind." I would have been Muffin as a child. I do like blueberry muffins. Is that a thing? That's a good question, Meta Champion. That's a good question. And perhaps that is subconsciously part of the reason why... Oh, low battery. Part of the reason why I assumed that Bluey was a boy, because I knew Blue from Blue's Clues was a boy. Damage, I was saying, if you don't already have a Shalfa Ceruledge, I would go for the Charcadet. That's just my personal opinion, because I really want to get a Shalfa Ceruledge. They wouldn't fight their besties? Ah, okay. Oh, who won in coffee golf? Um, Big Cheese is. Blue is a girl too? Is Blue really a girl? I don't know. I never watched these shows. You thought they were the same dog for the longest time? So did I. I thought maybe like there was just like a whole generation of people that started to call, I guess, her Bluey now instead of Blue. Blue's Clues was exactly right for age growing up. You were obsessed. You didn't know Bob Billy was a girl, but she is indeed. Bob Billy is a girl, huh? What's the Bob short for? Roberta? It's probably Roberta. Bob Billy is a puppet from Bluey. Gotcha. You love Blue's Clues? Yeah, this is all like past my time. The most, I hate to say it, a lot of the shows that y'all remember from your childhood so fondly, the most I saw of them were when I was babysitting a kid. Roberta William, that's right. I was trying, in my head, I was trying to think of, because I mean, yeah, Billy can be a girl's name. And I'm just trying to think of what Billy would be short for that would be a girl's name. Bobathy. Gotcha. I watched a black and white Clues. Slowpoke, get out of here. That was actually pretty good. Bluey, Bingo, Bandit, Chili, Snicker, Cocoa, Muffin, Sock, Stripe, Rad, Frisky, Nana, Bob, Chattermax, and Mackenzie. And Schmebulock. Wilhelmina, that's it. Wilhelmina. Billy is short for Wilhelmina. Sir Ralph, what's going on? Good to see you. Wrong channel, but Slowpoke deserves a mod for that. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. It's crossed my mind before. Bluey, Blue's Clues, Bear in the Big Blue House. That's another one that I never saw. I guess kids like the color blue. I actually said no. Now she's saying Bob Billy on repeat. On repeat. That's like on repeat's funny. That's like saying like when I erase something or cross something out from a list, I say I delete it. I'll have like a shopping list, like an actual physical shopping list that I wrote on. When I cross something out, I'll say, all right, I deleted that one. Your grandma would watch Bear in the Big Blue House. Cool. I wonder what the next legendary I get's going to be. Is it going to be Latios or see, stupid flower box. Is it going to be Latios or is it going to be Cobalion? Both Bob, Billy, and the best exploded your brain on the same day and you'll never recover. I'm sorry to hear that. You wish you were alive, you'd stay over a weekend and she's there at the crack of dawn watching the moon sing goodnight. And she was allowed to live on her own? Did she have somebody watching her? If a bear had a house, you would watch it. Now, Blue House, yeah, now we're getting fancy. That's true. Ladius, because you'll have to donut grind for it. Well, I'll have to donut grind for either one. This is literally my last donut. Have I seen the Bluey mini episode where Muffin has an unboxing video? I've not seen one moment of Bluey in my life. I've just had no reason to. You would watch Snooker. You're not sure what's worse. What is Snooker? Is that something that we're allowed to be talking about on a Sunday morning, Carly? 92 and senile. Well, to be fair, at 92, I would assume senility. The donut grind is indeed inevitable. Maybe we'll get super lucky like we did yesterday. And I whined and complained about donut farming like for 2 hours. And then the first donut I made was a sparkling all type 2 alpha 2. It's pronounced snoo like poo. Snooker. Isn't that what I said? Snooker? No, I said snooker, didn't I? Should have made the last episode of Bear in the Big Blue House where Bear goes feral and kills his friends. That'd be pretty crazy. British Snoopy. Not shiny. Let's restart. Why wasn't that shiny, Razzie? How come it wasn't shiny? It's a British sport. Describe it, please. Use small words so as an American I can understand it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, Carly, but it's gotten to the point that I just assume what is typos in your messages, and my brain kind of corrects it on the fly in my head. It's like an 8-ball pool, but more balls. So like 9 balls? How many balls are we talking? Can you sport like pool? Okay. Say goodbye to your legs. It's crazy. Twenty-two balls. That's a lot of balls. So that's like 7 more balls than normal. 6 more balls if you're counting the cue ball. Although, I'm guessing snooker uses a cue ball too, so I guess it's still just 7 more balls. You're welcome, I guess. I'll tell you what. The Carly make here in Friendship, or Frenemy-ship, is one of my favorites on the internet. 15 reds, a yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black, and cue ball. Wow. Why is Genesect so small? Is it small in this game? That's disappointing. You know, I think it's funny how for a franchise that has literally I break your heart as expected, I'm sorry. If you don't know what's going on, good to see you. And thank you to whoever just subscribed. That sub counter just went up to 2307. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. What was I saying? For a franchise that literally has had exact heights and weights of its characters since the first game, I think it's wild how much the size of Pokemon varies from game to game. You'd think it would be standard. You thought our frenemy was your favorite? Wait, you and me? We're frenemies? I thought we were just friends. Genesect and Mewtwo need alphas badly. They lost aura with their tininess. Have you seen Shuffle Blaziken? It's massive. I have not. I have not seen Shuffle Blaziken. Are we really frenemies? I thought we were just friends. What the heck? It is a terrible day for heartbreak. That sounds like a song title. Ooh, damage. I'm going to guess impish. I thought we were friends, but I thought you thought we were frenemies. No! I always thought we were friends. What if they introduce betas alongside alphas? That would be interesting. Oh, come on. Where's the shiny at? We've already been hunting it for like 20 minutes. And I still haven't added it to the overlay. Gosh, Carly, why didn't you say something? I'm disappointed. Let's join. What are you looking for? Fiona, looking for the Terrakion, actually. Newer games have made everyone so impatient with shiny hunting. It's so true. It really is. It's disheartening personally. I'm a little disappointed myself with how impatient I've gotten. Oh, did Mewtwo get it? Was it lax? Nabil, my goodness gracious. Good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well, and thank you for the 27 months. My gosh. How you doing? Hope you're having a good New Year. Yes, let's get some hype in the chat. Are you gonna have to reset this Virizion hunt because you're getting like no spawns? No spawns on the Virizion hunt. What the heck? I'm confused. I'll send to finish the Alpha X tonight. I'm so happy. I saw the notification, Razzie. Congratulations. What is the last one? I'm assuming you got 2 more during the day yesterday. You're including the impatient from newer game crew yourself? Yeah, it's just yeah, I'm a little sad at myself, you know what I mean? That I'm allowing this to become what I expect now. Arctibex and Baxcalibur, you got this, Razzie. Do you have the hole ready to go, or do you need to hunt for the hole? Back in behind the shop for milk sounds good. Sick with an ear infection. Oh no, I'm sorry, Nabil. Have you tried just going like this for a while? Does that help? Sometimes that helps with me. Actually, no, that just made me dizzy. Your hole is ready. Why did YouTube hide that? Why did YouTube hide that message? Bloons Tower Defense 6 is now free. Bloons Tower Defense 6? I didn't realize there was a 6. I think the last one I played was 4. Did anyone ever play games on Congregate with a K? Man, I loved that website. Made me so sad when Java stopped being a thing. I had so many badges. I was at that point, like, kind of like with Sporkle, I was at the point where, like, the new badge every day I would go for. And every day I would have to get the new Congregate badge. Played balloons with your friend, even though the game is based on one thing you're definitely scared of. Darts? You're scared of darts? So long, I missed you. Hope you've been better. Nabil, I missed you too, buddy. It's always nice to talk to you, though. And I have technically been better than you, but I do miss you. A lot of games on Armor Games. Yeah, Armor Games is good. Congregate was a weird one, Carly. It was like half original games and half a hub of other websites. So like there were a lot of like Armor Games on Congregate. It was almost like a Netflix. You know what I mean? Like where you'd be able to play games from everywhere, but then also there were specific Congregate games. Oh, popping balloons, gotcha. A random shiny Bellsprout. That's always a good thing. This controller is going to die soon, and then when it does die, we're just going to have to go back to the Joy-Cons. Which is okay. I don't need the turbo controller for this hunt. Monkey Pop Balloon me happy. It is always a fun time. I don't know which I like more though, the Bloons Tower Defense games or the original Bloons games. Like where it's almost like Angry Birds, like with the setup where you have to just like arc the darts correctly. I'm torn. I like the upgrades in Tower Defense, but I feel like the original Bloons games are easier to just like jump in and have fun for 20 minutes. There's no like setup. We're going to start Metroid soon now that you're done with this. Oh my gosh, Razzie, you better start blowing up my DMs. Can I give you one piece of advice, Razzie, that you didn't ask for or request or need? There are missable scans. There are 3 in the prologue, and then there are 2 with the first boss, and I think that's it. So I would just do a quick, like it's good. Like they're all early in the game, so it should be like completely spoiler free. I would just do a quick Google search for Metroid Prime 4 missable scans, just to make. I mean, I don't like they're obvious enough. I don't think you would miss them anyway. But if you're anything like me, it'll just give you that peace of mind. But the one piece of advice I can give you, because I know that you've seen the trailers and everything, so I guess technically it's a mini itty bitty spoiler. There is a point in the game where you'll get access to the bike that everyone's talking about. Once you have access to the bike, start breaking all the green shards you see as soon as you see them. Just make that part of the thing you do when you're on the bike. If you see green shards, break them. It will save you some time when you get close to the end game. Just whenever you see a green shard, grab it. Don't say, I'll get it later. Just get it when you see it. They'll be all over the desert. Just grab them as you see them. Will do, mildew. I like that. I've never heard that before. I like it. Actually, I don't even think you technically need the bike to get them. Like, it's quicker to just, like, run into them to break them. But I'm pretty sure you can just break them with your gun as well. It just takes longer. But yeah, I was able to beat the game 100%, which unlocked hard mode. And there's a handful of bonus material, like behind the scenes stuff, that you can only get by beating hard mode. So eventually I'll go back and beat on hard mode, because I'd really like to 100% the entire game. Kieran, say something witty, saying too many chat messages. I don't think he can. I'm good at every game I play. No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. I'm not good at every game I play. I just only buy the games I'm good at. If you want to see evidence of that, go find the stream of me playing Mario Party for the first time. Or watch any of the streams where Shinies and I played Minecraft. Oh my gosh, I just realized the calories. We're under 1,000 now. I gotta go check, see if we got Shiny. Remember when Miles beat you in that Mario Party minigame? That's kind of what I was just talking about. Yeah. You rolled a D20, got 8, now you're hunting Zone 8. Oh my gosh, damage. You know what? I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons person, but I love that concept. There are 20 zones in this game. I wonder if anybody did that before the DLC came out. There's 20 zones here. D20 is a thing. I wonder if there's anybody that just rolled a D20, a 20-sided die, to determine where they were going to hunt. I love that concept. You're about to mention the polar bear? Well, that was Sarah's fault. I blame Sarah for that entirely. That wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. That was all Sarah. I had never played Minecraft before, and Sarah said, "Oh, Hefty, you should pet the polar bear." And I said, "Okay." Then I pet the polar bear. I didn't know that meant that I was going to be hounded by Mama Polar Bear for 20 minutes. Can't leave until you get a shiny. I love that concept a lot. I should start a new channel, right? Pretend like I'm big into Dungeons and Dragons and start a stream or maybe even like make a video entitled Dungeons and Dragons fan plays Pokemon for the first time. And then have that be the video is me rolling my trusty D20 to determine what zone I hunt in. Reset the game since Shiny Haluchi got Shalfa Sock. And is that a good thing or a bad thing, Mighty Munchkin? Are we happy about that? I still need to get a Shalfa Sock. I have a Shalfa Throw, and I have a Shiny Sock. Razzie, do you remember back in the day, I think it was maybe season 3 or 4 of South Park where they had this, the Pokemon episode? And one of the Pokemon was Shoe. And then Gen 5 came out and we literally got a Pokemon named Sock. Gen Pokemon, that's what it was called. Not good, but it's also Shalfa, so you're not complaining. Fair enough. Gen Pokemon, that was a great episode. It's also a bad word, kinda. What, shoe? Or sock? I'm doing the hunt wrong. What do you mean? Dwayne the Sock Johnson. That's pretty good. Can't eat till you get 10 Shalfas day 4. Ooh, that'd be crazy. Oh, I didn't know that, Razzie. You'll have to explain that to me later. Okay, yeah, it is spawned over there. It is spawned over there by just doing one roll, so I am definitely resetting it. Rebecca, what's going on? Good to see you. It must be a bad word, Razzie, because YouTube hit it. I forgot to roll there. Imagine shoe's a bad word. I don't know. I don't know things. I feel like every day I'm finding out another word is actually a bad word. Sometimes I'm scared to say any words on the internet. Just getting your medicine ready. That's a good thing to do. Couldn't even bring yourself to send, even though it's not that bad. Come on, Razzie. Don't tease me like that. What fire type Pokemon would already be cooked if you which fire type Pokemon already be cooked if you ate them? I would imagine Moltres, especially shiny Moltres. Oh no! I did not mean to do that. Razzie, I just saw your message, and that's very fitting for the episode. Numel. I'm sorry, Nummel. I like Nummel. Razzie, you teach me so much. Thank you to everybody that's hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Also, thank you for the 26 likes. I guess we need a new like goal. Can we get a like goal of 35? What's up, Pokepack? Pancakes are on the way? Sweet. Did you send them overnight or ground? Thank you, John Struckert. Do I think Numma listens to Numb every day? Probably so. Pokepack Jay, thank you for the New Year's Eve 2026. Oh, Mighty Munchkin, just a little late. A little late on the light goal. Working up your energy to teleport right now? Nice. That's a good question, Damage. What is everyone's favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Poliwhirl. It's Shiny Luck. Well, thank you very much for the luck. Back from the shop. Welcome back, Meta Champion. Alright, I do hope we get this Terrakion. But, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing necessarily, if we do get it soon, that means we're going to have a lot of farming time on the stream. Yours is Garchomp. That's a cool Pokemon. Cubone, your son. Jess, I don't think I knew that, actually. I do like Cubone a lot. I didn't know that was your favorite. Obviously, Wooper. Obviously. Fuecoco. Fuecoco's a good boy. Do I honestly need to ask? I sure do not, Nabil. I sure do not. Biggest Meloetta fan there ever was. Fancier's probably your worst now. I don't blame you. Alakazam's currently your favorite. Alakazam's awesome. Blastoise, very cool. Yeah, Squirtle was my very first Pokemon. And is still my my #1 favorite Gen 1 starter. Big fan of Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. You don't have a solidified favorite mon? Nothing wrong with that, John. Nothing wrong with that. You're just a lover. Oh, it finally happened. It finally happened. The controller died. So back to Joy-Cons we go. Now it's going to take me a little bit to get used to these. Big fan Blastoise. You had a Garchomp on every Pokemon game you played? That's pretty cool. I did do today's Wordle Slowpoke. I already forgot what it was, though. I don't know if that's an old thing or if that's just a normal first thing in the morning thing. Wordle's literally one of the first things I do in the morning after waking up. And half an hour later, I will have completely forgotten what the word was. Wasted 200 calories swapping controllers. Well, that's just what we do. I mean, there's literally nothing I could do about that. And since we're doing a reset hunt, I'm not too worried about it. It's not like it's fast travel. Do the Wordle daily? Me too. My mom and I do it every day. You always forget the moment you're done. Yeah, I mean, I do it, and then like Shiny's used to do it on stream. And he used to do it every day on stream. And by the time he did it, which would have been about 2 hours after I did it, it would be like I'd be playing it again for the first time. I would have no recollection of what the word was. All right, let's check. No shiny. You try, we usually wait until the evening. Pokepack J, thank you so much for the GOAT trophy. Very kind of you. Hisuian Aerodactyl? I just noticed that. Hisuian Aerodactyl? What do you mean? 2 decent opening words. After that, you spam guess most time. Same here. Well, like I do my opening word, and then if there's no letters there, I do my secondary word, which has none of the same letters. And usually by that, I'll have at least a couple letters, and I do my following guesses based off of what's left there. Your spoon collection is missing. Uh-oh, Rebecca, how are you going to eat your cereal? Audio for your opening word. I don't. This is weird. I feel a little bit protective about my opening word, but I don't know why. There's no reason why I should. So my opening word is stare. Stare. And if it doesn't have any of those letters, then I do cloud. Cloud. At that point, I usually have at least a couple letters. But stare is my opening word. And there was one time, it was crazy. And no, it would never happen again. At one time, stare was the word. And I got Wordle in one. Yeah, 3 rotate, nice. Adios and cuter. Cuter's a good one. Audio's a good one too. I mean, audio is good. You got 4 of the 5 vowels there. And the fact that it doesn't include the most common vowels, smart. But yeah, I use stare and then I use cloud. That gives me all the vowels other than I and sometimes Y. You went with Snoop because it was the Fortnite Snoop launch and you got it in 1? That's crazy. Dang it, sometimes I forget to roll. 5-word combo that uses 25 to 26 letters from there. You can get on the 6. Interesting. That's assuming there's no repeated letters, though, right? You still have yet to get on the first guess. Yeah, it happened to me once, and it'll never happen again, probably. Welcome back, Captain Sushi. Good to see you again. I hope the rest of your Saturday was lovely, and I hope you're having a great Sunday so far. Got Wordle in 4. Nice. Good job, Mewtwo. I can't remember what I got it in today. Like I said, I can't even remember what the word was. Oh, that's right. I got it in 4 as well. I got it in 4 today. Which state has the most family love? What do you mean by that? Like brotherly love? I would say Pennsylvania because Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. Oh, okay. So you're going that way. Yeah, that's not really something we should be talking about in a Pokemon stream on a Saturday or on a Sunday morning, is it? What's today's Wordle? Well, I can't just be saying what the answer is. What if somebody hasn't played it yet? Team America musical. Yeah, I would say so. In the same way that you can consider most like animated Disney movies a musical. It's not Sunday. It is here. Yep, Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. Chunk, Fjord, Gimps, Vibex, and Waltz. That is interesting. You know what I'm looking at now, don't you? You know what I'm trying to figure out at this very moment. It's a Hyundai. Like a car? Hold on a second. Oh, the most obvious one, Q. It's missing Q. Q's letter it's missing. Flaring G-Max. That sounds pretty cool. Elon Musk is sending a Tesla to Mars as a gift to aliens. Well, I mean, it's important to have those good relations. I think after this donut, we'll open up some packs of TCG Pocket, see if I can get that Pyroar card that I need. The last card that I need for that set. The Mega whatever set. The ones with the Megas. Rate Pichu. 7. What's up, Skulls of the Cats? Is this Sun and Moon? This is Pokemon Legends ZA. Specifically Mega Dimensions, the DLC. You got the Wordle in 6? Good job, John. The way I look at it, I don't care so much about how many turns it takes for me to get it, as long as I get it. As long as I get it, I'm proud of myself. I went 10 pack of Secluded Springs today and only got one SYARS. Who am I hunting? I'm hunting Terrakion. Rate Mewtwo EX, 8. Dang, that's pretty low, Meta Champion. Negative 46%. You don't know 90% of the words, so you're happy to win. Same here. Rate Togepi. 7. You're gonna get the DLC for your birthday on the 16th? Very cool. I hope you enjoy it. Rate Tatsugiri. 7. On a Poliwhirl. Rate Poliwhirl. 10. I got Wordle in 5. Good job, Jess. $30. That's crazy. Rate the name Butts, or the name Brett. 7. Walking Wake, I would say 7. I can't believe I just misread Brett as Butt. That is something that just happened. That's not surprising at all. Good job. Thanks, Jess. Thanks so much. Hi, my name is Olale. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Olale. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Did we already guess the Slowpoke plush? We did not guess the Slowpoke plush yet. Ray Latios, I'm gonna go with 7. Like Monica from Friends, I'm pretty focused on 7. Spider, is that good to see ya? Kyogre, I would say probably 7. Olale says, thank you. Ah, you're welcome, Olale. Rate the number 7. 8. 8.5. Why do I feel the game is dead by now? You know what? I'm just going to call you COD TV. I would agree with you, personally. Now, I know there's still a lot of people that are playing it, a lot of people that enjoy it, and that's fine. For me, I've talked a lot the last couple streams about how I'm starting to get fatigue from this game, personally. So there are a few more hunts I want to do in this game, but I'm getting ready to move on myself. Rate Mawile, I would say probably a 7. Rate the bald haircut. 7. Dragons and ZA. Yep. The Swords of Justice are all in ZA. Galarian Corsola. Ooh, you know what? I do need to get that shiny in a Premier Ball. I really want it, so I'm gonna say a 9. You got the most shinies, including the 5 legendaries. Congratulations on that. Yeah, I know my dear friend Razzie Live, who is here in the chat and is just randomly rating things with different scales, is going to be hunting for his last Shalfas tonight. And then he'll be completely done with the game. What's up, Handy for Lives? Tarakin's the easiest to hunt out of all of them, Sinnoh. I would say... Now, granted, I haven't done it yet, but I would say I would agree with you up to a certain point. I think Latios will take longer, but is easier because it's just a reset hunt. Whereas this, not hard, does include like a teleporter and a roll. So I think tracking is very easy, but I would say that you could make an argument for Latios not being quicker, but possibly easier. Rate Applin? Oh, definitely 7. Is it official when Pokemon Home be linked to VA? Not official. A lot of people are making some well-educated guesses, including myself, that they'll probably like shadow drop that on Pokemon Day on February 27th. Is it 27th or is it 28th? Whenever they do the big Pokemon Presents at the end of February, that they'll announce that home compatibility will be coming out that day. We could be wrong, but it would make a lot of sense. 10,000 out of 5. My gosh, Razzie. What a crazy rating. Happy New Year. Hey, Winter Spain, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, sure to call. Yeah. It takes a minute because now YouTube's doing the @handles instead of the YouTube names. But yeah, sure to call. I definitely remember you. Good to see you. Can't wait for Gen 10. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. Rain Salaman's V, I would say probably 7. Are the Giants in Legends ZA2, what are you referring to when you say the giant spiders? Are you referring to the Reggies? Nearly doxed yourself on that not too long ago? Oh my goodness. Golden Go, probably a 7. Reggies, the Reggies are not in this game. Jumbo Pokemon from Scarlet Violet to Legends Arceus means that they will be alphas. That's a great question. I can't answer that. I know Razzie can. I didn't do a lot of alpha hunting, well, I'll put it, okay, first off, I still don't have a Jumbo Shiny from Scarlet Violet. I also have not really transferred a lot from Scarlet Violet into Legends Arceus. But I know Razzie's a huge fan of size. He loves things that are big. And I know he did a lot of alpha hunting in Arceus. So my guess is he probably did transfer some Jumbos from Scarlet Violet into Arceus. And he would probably have the answer to that. Mega Charizard EX, probably 7. Razzie, that's really good. That's impressive. Roaring Moon EX. Ooh, 7. They don't turn alpha. Okay. Thank you for answering, Razzie. But the other way works, right, Razzie? If you transfer an alpha into Scarlet Violet, it will have the jumbo mark. Is that correct? I think I remember hearing that. Rate Shinies, 4. Shiny Xerneas and Sword, congratulations. Eternatus VMAX, that sounds like a 7. Razzie says yes. Sam, what's going on, Sam? How do you transfer to Scarlet? From this game, you can't. When home compatibility comes out for Legends of the EA, there will be no backwards compatibility. You will not be able to transfer Pokemon from this game into previous games. So, yeah, so maybe they just get the alpha mark instead of the jumbo mark. Or is it one of those things where, like, they get multiple marks and you get to choose which one? I don't know. I don't know these things. But I do know that sub count just went to 2308. If you were the one that just please let me know so I can say thank you. Team Magma's Groudon EX. 7. The Shiny Poodle Alphas have different hairstyles and the Hyper Portals. Christopher, they do not have different, as far as I know, I haven't seen any different hairstyles. But, you know, the more you get, the more hairstyles you can get. Meaning, like, I forget, was it 10 hairstyles now? So, like, the ultimate goal would be to get 10 shiny, I guess 11 shiny Furfrous, so you can have a shiny of each hairstyle. Rainbow Rare Morpeko VMAX. Oh, that's definitely a 9. My favorite Pokemon game? I'm a huge fan of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I like all Pokemon games. It's like trying to choose a favorite type of pizza or a favorite flavor of ice cream. But some I enjoy more than others, and Ultra Sun Ultra Moon is my #1 favorite. This game transferred to Pokemon Champions. From what I understand, yes, you will be able to use Pokemon from this game in Pokemon Champions. So there won't be like any backwards compatibility, like meaning you can't transfer Pokemon from Legends of the EA into earlier games, but you should be able to use them in following games. Thanks, John. I appreciate you agreeing with me. Raid Stuffle? Oh, definitely a 10 if we're talking shiny. 9 if we're talking non-shiny. Something about Mary or Me, Myself, and Irene. I preferred There's Something About Mary. Me, Myself, and Irene was funny. I didn't find it as funny as the rest of the Farrelly Brothers movies. There was something about it that just seemed a little like... I don't want to say mean, but I almost felt like the writers were not in a good headspace when they wrote that movie. Exactly, Christopher, exactly. So what a lot of people are doing, like I know what Anne-Marie's been doing, is catching a whole bunch of shiny Furfrou and giving each one of them different haircuts. Does Ivy and Eevee matter in Champions? I would imagine it does. I mean, I can't say for certain. I don't have the game yet. Nobody does. But I would imagine, considering it's a battle game, that yeah, Eevees and IVs are definitely going to matter. Snow's terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, Slowpoke. I told you you need to start walking now. Rate Thunder is 7. Champions won't have IVs? Really? Okay, I guess I was wrong. How long have I been shiny hunting Terrakion? About, what, maybe close to an hour? If that? Maybe less? Can you gene edit them in Champions? These are the questions. These are the questions I don't know the answer to. My understanding is Champions will be a free to download game, and then there's probably going to be some, like, you know, in-app purchase type stuff. I'll definitely download it and check it out. I can't imagine I'm going to spend a lot of time in it. I've never been much of a battler when it comes to Pokemon. I'm far more of a collector when it comes to this franchise. But, I mean, I'll definitely get it. I just probably won't play it a lot. Every model will have base 31 IVs. EVs are reworked basically the same. Interesting. Okay. Samurai, based on the card, says attacks are Shell Armor and Aqua Wash. HP is 160 and Aqua Wash is 120. Oh, that's definitely a 7. What are my tips for shiny hunting in ZA? Be ready to... I don't know. Be ready to spend a lot... If you're talking about the DLC, be ready to spend a lot of time like patiently trying to get the donut that you want. Dale Champions will be out in June. April makes sense. The World's competitors will need time to team build, work out meta and counter meta, among other things. June is too close to Worlds. Yeah, I don't know. So we don't have an official release date yet for that. Aqua Wash sounds like a Gina move. It certainly does. Yeah, because they said that Worlds are going to be basically running in Champions now, right? There's a Reddit post from 5 days ago saying the Pokemon Champions has to launch before January 16th. I don't see that happening. Yeah. I mean, it's a good point. I didn't think about that. With Worlds coming up over the summer, it is kind of crazy that they haven't announced a release date yet. You know, it might even be shadow dropped on Pokemon Day. Speaking of DLC, you saw a character before the final boss. You're trying to hold back your tear. Oh my goodness. Sushi, I would say probably 7. 7 for the Amper card. When I said that we were going to open packs after this donut, was that this donut or did I reset the game again? Because I feel like this donut is taking a long time. Hope we can do randomized tournaments. The world isn't ready for huge power slow, bro. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. You're going to lose every game. You suck at competitive. Yeah, I'm not good at competitive either. I just mostly focus on collection. Collection. I tried to say collecting and collection at the same time, and I don't even know what word or non-word I just said. But I like collecting. But yeah, Hanny, if you're talking about the DLC, there's going to be a lot of time spent just trying to get donuts. If you're talking about the base game, the best advice I can give you is just, unfortunately, getting some sort of turbo controller or macro controller is going to be the best way. Otherwise, it's just a lot of running back and forth. Captain Sushi, I would say that's a 7. Trying so hard to get the Shiny Charm ZA. Um, do you have the DLC? If you don't have the DLC, yeah, it's definitely a grind. 1,000 battles is miserable. If you end up having really great success with champions, would you consider competing or going to Worlds if invited? Oh, I'm telling you right now, Christopher, I won't. I'm not. I'm not a good battler. I'm not a good competitor. Back at work with bad service to be lurky turkey. Sounds good, Razzie. Dang it, Mabel. Yeah, it is. I didn't think about it, but Meta Champion makes a very good point. They really need to release Champion soon if it's supposed to be used for Worlds this summer. Second competitive, but you love team building. It's like making a puzzle. The closest I get with that stuff is when I was doing SOS hunts in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, well, and Sun and Moon. I would look at, what my target was, what all levels and movesets and abilities it would have, and try to plan my team around it to kind of counteract anything it could do to ruin the hunt for me. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed theory crafting, like the most optimal and efficient SOS hunts. Oh, Captain Sushi, that Mimikyu, that's definitely a 7. Sounds fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. I had so much fun, I even started working on an actual guide that I never finished. Some people have seen it. I think last time I touched it, I had done all the 15 catch rates, all the 9 catch rates, and some of the 6 catch rates. And I think it was like 60 something pages. With, locations, optimal levels, optimal move sets, yada, yada, yada. Things to watch out for, things to prepare for. I lost the game once, 3 confusions and 7 paralysis. Oh my gosh. You have to go, but rate Reshiram. Oh, Reshiram's definitely a 7.5. Alright, show me that shiny. Not shiny. Okay, let's go ahead and open up some packs. Let's open up some packs before we start the next donut. Or I guess next save file, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's open up some packs, see what we get. We'll open up, I don't have enough to do a 10 pack, but I do have enough to do like 8 packs maybe. No, after Terrakion, I will still need Latios and Cobalion. So this is my 3rd out of the 5. All right, let's see if we can get this Pyroar. That's what we're hunting for. We're hunting for the Pyroar, and also like any like shinies or gold cards or stuff like that would be neat. Give it a good spin. Come on, Pyroar. We got Pachirisu. Another. Are you kidding me? Another immersive Mega Blaziken. Well, I really hope we can eventually trade immersives. I swear, I'm missing like half the immersives, but the immersives I have multiples of. You don't even have one of those yet, Razzie? I would gladly trade it to you. Mega Rising is one of your favorite sets in Pocket. It's a pretty cool set. Call dibs on the extra Blaziken. You have a ton of Arceus immersives. John, you and I would do lots of trades, I feel. All right, we got Zigzagoon, Rufflet, and Keldeo. All right, let's do another pack. We got to get that Pyroar. You have a spare Pyroar? I might take you up on it, Slowpoke, if we don't get it today. How much do these packs cost? I just open up the free ones. I don't really spend money. Like I have on certain occasions, like at Christmas, I might drop like $5 in the game. But you get two free packs a day, and then you can trade in hourglasses, which you can earn doing like research or tasks or whatever you want to call it. So I use those to open more packs, but I don't really spend any money in the game. Maybe there's a lit Leo, maybe like 10 or $20 a year. That Poliwhirl luck last week was crazy. Sand slash and stand slash, dang. You have so many Pikachu immersives. Yeah, the Pikachu like from the original genetic whatever set or from the deluxe set. I can't remember. Ziggy after immersive is like the biggest come down, right? All I want is just a regular old Pyroar. The deluxe, yeah, Mewtwo. I need that one. This is a Pokemon TCG Pocket. Xatu, Ferroseed, Sandshrew, Pidgeotto, and Shiftry. I do have enough pack points for the Pyroar. However, I don't like using my pack points because I always have this this silly dream that I'll have enough pack points to buy like a gold card, even though it'll never happen. Yeah, the Pokemon TCG app is a full card game, so you're specifically looking for Pocket. Marini, Panseer, oh my, not Panseer, Heatmore, Galvantula, and May. I would love that Slowpoke because I have like a couple hundred pack points in most of the sets, but nowhere near the 2,500 or whatever I need for a gold card. Yeah, I'm sorry, Meta Champion. I'm sorry that happened. There's another Lit Leo. I'm getting teased with a Lit Leo. Gullet, Pidgeotto, Luxio, and Sandslash. Come on, bro. Ooh, I'm gonna turn level 53 soon. Is it a wing? What's going on, Big Cheese? It is, in fact, a wing. Good job. You won. Few more packs before you can finally open more than just the Altaria pack in the set. Probably open close to 450 of nothing but Altaria. That's crazy. What are you going for, Mewtwo? Palpitoad, Durant, Seismitoad, Phantump, and a full art Keldeo. What's up, Kiro? Welcome in. I'm just trying to get the last base card that I need for the set. Mega Rising, and having no luck at getting the Pyroar. What do you win? My love and respect. Fantina and Lycia full art. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard the Fantina card's pretty good. And that's like one of the few post Gen 1 gym leaders I know. She wears the purple dress. Sudowoodo, Pidgeotto, Watchog, Corfish, and another full art weird old Makuhita. If anyone needs a full art weird Makuhita, let me know. I got plenty of them. I just think he looks kind of weird hugging that tree. Palpitoad, Simisear, Durant, Doublade, and Arkin, sorry. Come on, bro. Give me the Pyroar or a shiny. This is the last pack. Let's get some last pack luck. I need it. I need your guys' help. I need to get something good other than the immersive. That was actually a really good card, but it wasn't the one that I was looking for. Stuffle. Look at that cutie. Galvantula. Blitzel. Joltik. and Flame Patch. And that's it. Oh my gosh, you guys did not give me the right luck. I don't know what's wrong with you. I blame you all, not me. How dare. All right, let's get back to it. Big Cheese, we're going for Terrakion. We did get the... Check my inbox. All right, thank you so much. Hanny, thank you so much. I appreciate the shiny luck. Yeah, we got the second shelf of Esper that I needed, which is now a shelf of Meowstic, and we did the special scan Battle Arena hole, and then the next hole was Terrakion. So I'm literally using my last donut. Hero, how are you feeling? And how are Merlin and Vivian? Have I played Scarlet and Violet the whole time I've had it? The whole time I've had it? No, there was times where I slept or worked or played different games. But I actually haven't touched it in a few months. I think the last time I touched it actually would have been the week before ZA came out. Send the card prior to the pack opening, I would have had 20 Pyroar Crush in the packs. That's so true. Slowpoke, that is 100% true. Feel a little sleepy, but your cat's been cuddling all day. I love it. I forgot to ask Hero. Was somebody watching the cats while you were visiting your family, or did they go with you? Cause you're back in Italy now, right? Someone was watching? Okay, nice. Glad you have a good friend that could do that. Hey, thank you so much, Hanny. Thank you for the luck. Take care. I hope to see you soon. You getting sick? Uh-oh, I'm sorry, Big Cheese. Woke up with a runny nose. Well, where you live, that probably is a sign of getting sick, and I'm sorry, Cheese. Where I live, that just means that it's sometime between September and April. My gosh, my nose is constantly running for like 6 months out of the year. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Alright, we gotta get this Terrakion. 51% of you are saying that we're gonna get 4+ Alphas today. That's never gonna happen if this Terrakion doesn't shine. We've only gotten one so far. Time to walk the dog. Alright, Slowpoke, enjoy the walk in the snow. Don't freeze. You feel it in your eyes. I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you get better soon. Never fun to be sick. I take that back. It was fun to be sick when I was a kid, and I would be sick in the morning, kind of, and my parents would let me stay home from school, and by midday I felt better. Then it was fun to be sick. Oh, lordy. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 34 likes. We're just one like away from that like goal. Remember you felt sick in the morning before school and your parents told you if you were sick you could go home. Not even 2 minutes after you reached school, you told the teacher you're sick and you went home. You know, that's funny. Like, I understand the point that your parents were trying to make, but it ended up just making it worse for them. You were fine last night, woke up and your nose just went to town. Yikes. Never fun when you wake up just not feeling good. Speaking of waking up, someone to go wake up Gina. I need to talk to her. You puked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you throw up at school, you ain't staying. That's for certain. You have to avoid cold as much as possible? Yeah, I'd imagine so. I'm gonna say this and then like I'm gonna jinx myself like tomorrow. I've been fortunate enough the last several years. I don't really get sick. Like I get like a little stuffy during like the winter, which I think is just expected in the climate. But I haven't really gotten sick in quite a few years. What did Jean do now? It's not what she did, it's what she's gonna do. Recommend menthol no drop nasal spray. There you go. What's up, Baja Beard? Good to see you. Just seal my fate. I sure did, Razzie. I certainly did. 4 minutes left at lunch. Want to say hi? What's going on, Eric? Hope you're enjoying your lunch. I did not get more Bean Boozled. Surprising no one, they did not have Bean Boozled at the grocery store, but they did have Pocky. I did buy a box of Pocky, and considering I had never heard of this thing until you guys were telling me about it on stream yesterday, I was upset at first and then not as upset. They had boxes of Pocky, and the boxes of Pocky were $12. And I was like, seriously? I'm going to spend $12 on freaking chocolate sticks? Well, I didn't realize that inside that box there were 4 boxes. And inside each one of those 4 boxes, there was like 50 sticks. So I bought like 200 Pocky sticks. Then I felt better about spending the $12. Getting ready for bed, scrolling and dropping likes before you nap. I like that. So yeah, I tried Pocky. I got it. It was a box of what do you call it? It's a variety pack. It comes with chocolate, cookies and cream, strawberries and cream, and matcha. So I tried those. The matcha tastes a little bit like seaweed to me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but not what I expected from a candy. I bet you are, Razzie. I bet you work as a twerkist. You're a professional twerkist. Saw a lineup. Yeah, it's interesting, and I do like the fact that each one is right around 10 calories, so I don't feel bad grabbing one or two and eating them. You agree with the matcha? Yeah, it's a little seaweedy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just odd. Twerkologist. I think that's the word I was looking for. Razzie's a professional twerkologist. I like a strawberries and cream and make it clap like an auditorium. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, nice little snack. Yeah, I did my grocery shopping yesterday, picked up some stuff, got my meals planned out for the week. I'm excited because, you know, I got this whole stationary bike initiative thing going on. I'm trying to slim down a bit, and I crunched some numbers this morning, and I realized that I'm going to be at around a net 910 calories a day when you know, consider everything I eat plus the exercise I'm doing. Gonna be about a net 910 calories, which we'll see how it goes. Food picture from NYC and you're jealous? Oh my goodness. I would be jealous too. No, that's not the amount of calories I'm eating per day. What I mean is the amount of calories I'm eating per day minus the calories I'm going to be losing from the exercise. It comes out to about 910 calories. Support your friends even when they're being degens, especially when they're being degens. Exactly. So I'm eating more calories than that, but once you subtract out the exercise I'm doing, it comes out to about 910 calories. We'll see how it goes. I might have to add a little bit more food to that, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, Ghost Bunny, you just scared the crap out of me. What's going on? Do I have an Apple Watch? I do not. I got an old Fitbit somewhere. I don't even know where it is anymore. You have to gain weight. I wish I was in that position. I've always been a skinny guy, but then my metabolism stopped working because I got old. And I'm now the heaviest I've ever weighed. And I would like to get back to my pre-COVID size. I was happy with my pre-COVID body. Was hunting in zone 20 for some shells. I got a shop at Lucaria last night. Congratulations. Oh, let's check. Hey, look, that's a shiny Terrakion. We got the shiny Terrakion. Let's catch it. Pre-COVID, I was at about 150, 155. Your insides don't work correctly. Dang. All right, let's just reset. 93 at last weigh. That's crazy, Kiro. You'd fit in my pocket. Hope you get a shelf at Evolution. I hope you do, Ghost Bunny. The most nonchalant reaction to a shiny legend. That's me, Mr. Nonchalant. Wow, what's wrong with me? Alpha 3 Sparkling 2 is 1 out of 25, and Alpha 3 Sparkling 3 is 1 out of 115. Sparkling 3 isn't worth the hunting if you have level 2 as an option PSA. Explain that. I mean, I agree with you, Shinies. I agree with you that if you have an Alpha 3 Sparkling 2, it's worth keeping. I'm not understanding where your numbers are coming from, though. Please explain to me. Sword Justice the game, get an attack and special attack boost for a short time after they use Sacred Sword. That's good to know. Oh, you made them up. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. But I mean, I agree with you. Um, I think the boost from Alpha 2 to Alpha 3 is so high that if you're going for Shalphas, it's better to take an Alpha 3 Sparkling 2 than to take an Alpha 2 Sparkling 3. There we go. We got it. Good thing about this high over odds is the second one should show up pretty shortly after. Yeah, imagine if they even like show up in the same batch of 5. You're so chalant. You really are. Do you have to use focus energy only once per battle in this game? No, it does wear off, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure focus energy does wear off just like any sort of stat boost would. There's no balls in here, is there? I don't think there's any balls. Oh yeah, we gotta do nature guesses. Thank you, Mewtwo. And take more calories than that in just energy drinks. You've got a lightning metabolism. It had to be super strict to gain weight. When you're wrestling, you're 45 pounds lighter now than in high school. Yeah, I used to have such a good metabolism. I could eat whatever I wanted, and I maintained around 150 for 20-something years without having to watch what I eat at all. And probably about 4 or 5 years ago, my metabolism just said, I'm done. So now I actually have to do something about it, and to live this long without having to do anything about it in the past, you know, it's something new, which, you know, I'm an old dog. That's a new trick, that whole thing. All right, we got calm, careful, hasty, naughty, modest, rash, bold, quiet, timid, bashful, naughty, adamant, brave, jolly. Oh my gosh, my much just guessing everything. All right, it is gentle. Oh my gosh, Razzie. Poor Razzie is lurking. And you know that Razzie would have guessed gentle. You eat to die. What? Okay, well that is done. We got about an hour left on the stream. Where did I put the other ones? I don't even know where I'm putting anything anymore. I'm just gonna put it here for now. My boxes are just such a mess now. Ever since the DLC, my boxes are just terrible. I don't even know where things are. Did I put it in shinies? I did. I'm gonna move this to DLC out. DLC shinies. Donut grinding. I mean, yeah, it's gonna kind of have to be. Where is Latius? So I'm a streamer, just above streaming this game too. Nice. What's up, Zeke? Good to see you. Um, let's let's go to the Pokemon Center, and then we're going to go make some donuts. 80% of this game. I think 80% might be generously low. All right, let's see if we can get something good. Searching for some donuts. Yeah, donut hunting is just terrible. It's the worst thing ever. It's my least favorite thing they've ever had in a Pokemon game. Ooh, I don't know if... I don't know if 6 Haban and 2 Tango will be enough. Let's see. Mewtwo, it would be a 0.2. 0.2. And it gets the 0.2 because there's an opportunity of getting something good. Sparkling water 3. Nope. Okay, but yes, we can get a donut. Oh, absolutely, John. Absolutely 100%. Here's my deal. I don't like that, and we're not talking real money. We're talking berries, which are an in-game item. I don't like that I have to pay to encounter Pokemon. Chocolate donut's your favorite donut? My favorite donut's a blueberry glazed donut. 420 is the threshold. Okay. Bones are their money. Yep. It's the only Pokemon thing you wish you could refund because it just sucks. It's like there are good things about the DLC in my opinion, and I've said this multiple times. I am pleasantly surprised, very surprised about one, the number of Pokemon they added into the DLC, and two, the number of mythicals they made available in the DLC. 100% rush to get out before Christmas. I would respectfully argue the opposite, Ghost Bunny. I believe it was something that was cut from the base game in order to make a DLC. How can you download this game? You need to buy it. You can buy it on the Switch or Switch 2. And that sub count just went to 2309. If that was you, please let me know so I can say thank you. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. Megas return Pokemon. There's some Megas here. Oh, absolutely. Like we got a shelf Esper this morning that I evolved into Meowstic, and I think Mega Meowstic might be one of the best Megas ever. You still don't have the DLC, to be honest. It's a hard buy. Yeah, I mean and I'm in somewhat of a unique position. This is, I guess, a little bit of a humble brag, but I don't care. Um, there's nothing in this game that I need shiny for my living dex. The closest thing is I did need a shiny mask and a Premier Ball, which I was able to get in the DLC. But base game and DLC, there is nothing in this game that I needed to get shiny that I didn't already have. They should have allowed Keldeo and Meloetta shiny huntable as well. Yeah, I think they should have been as well. Did not enjoy yourself playing this. It was miserable. Yep, I totally get that. 100% agree with me. Many game developers create a full game and then sell about 75% of the base game, and then we'll sell the main 25% as a DLC, which I think is garbage. Yeah, it's not great. Get enough survey points for different legendary hole, and you didn't catch the last one. Will you be able to get the last legendary wormhole still? I can't say this with 100% certainty because I haven't been in this position, but I do believe that if you do get a legendary wormhole and you do not catch the legendary, it will get thrown back into the rotation and you can get that hole again, similar to the wormholes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Someone else will have to confirm that, but I would imagine that's the case. Sparkling 2 Alpha 3 is 1 in 208. Sparkling 3 Alpha 3 is 192. Yeah, not too big of a difference. Legit can't do the Rayquaza fight without training at least one specific mon for it. You had to go out and get a Garchomp to counter it. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, it took me quite a few times, but I did just use the Shalfa Gardevoir I had. I mean, I did have to train it. So yeah, to your point, I mean, I did already have it, but I did have to train it up. So yeah, that's fair. Keldeo and Meloetta were available in Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet, respectively, Shiny Lock. Yeah, exactly. Now that they've been unlocked, I feel like they should be huntable. Sparkling Psychic, Alpha Power 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it. Let's see if we can get a Chingling and Chime Echo. I still need the Shelf of Chime Echo. No, that makes sense, shinies. Okay, nothing here. You paid maybe $22 for the game. You paid $22 for this game? How'd you do that? Oh, wait. I remember you talking about this. You got some store cash or something, right? Yeah, I can't say that I regret spending the $30 on this DLC. I can't say that I wish I would have my money back, but I will say that I don't feel like I got my money's worth. I'm okay with having spent $30 on it, but I don't think it was worth $30. Clearance games and GameStop, that's it. Okay. All right, we do have a Chingling here. It's a medium hyperspace. We'll go check it out. Actually, we'll check out both of these. It could be in both of them. We'll see if either one's a good hole. If not, we'll reset again. The goal is an outdoor small hole. Say this is the third best DLC. What would your top two be? You got ZA and DK with that credit? Sweet. Have you been playing DK? I haven't heard you talk about that really. Okay, well, it starts off with the Chinglings. It's the worst map, but again, one of the best holes on the map. Do they run? They don't run, do they? No, they don't run. All right, what do we got over here? Nothing. Finally home. Jerry, welcome home, buddy. Also, how's mom doing? All right, nothing grabbable in here. Got pretty far. You need to finish it. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely my favorite game of the year. We have Chinglings there, but teleporter won't work for that. I'm just looking around right now to see what we got going on. This might be a good hole for Chingling. Yeah, how is the Metroid coming, Big Cheese? Good luck on the rest of the stream. I have to go. See y'all next time. Thank you so much for being here, Spider Zed. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Mom's good. Misses the time off with the holiday. I bet. We did get the Terrakion. We got it probably about 10 minutes ago. 10 or 15 minutes ago, and then I whined and complained while I hunted for a donut, and then I settled with a Sparkling 2 Alpha 2. And now we're going to try and get the Chingling. And we got plenty of time. We'll probably do this one, but I want to go check out the other hole quick first. You'll get back with Verzion later? Sounds good. Flame Pool was an interesting area. Oh, Razzie, I don't know if you're I don't know if you're still lurking and listening. That just reminded me. There is one enemy in Flame Pool that there is only one of that enemy. So if you knock it out before you scan it, it is missable. I forgot about that one. There is, in Flame Pearl, there is one enemy that is a one-time only thing. So you have to scan it when you see it. Makes you angry at points. I can understand that. I really loved it though. Where am I going? Where am I going? Am I going this way? Is it like a poi pole? It's exactly like the poi pole. Making a whole donut with just berries is impressive though. It is impressive. You're right about that. No flour or dough or I don't know. I don't know how you make a donut. Nuts. This is this the bad zone too? This is the bad zone too. What is it with this zone? I don't even know there's shingling in here. I just wanted to check see if there were. Too bad we couldn't get a hole with shingling and spoink. I need both the lines. Yeah, I think we're just good to go with the other hole. Let's go with the other hole. Gotta get back to work. All right, have fun at work, Cheese. Thanks for being here. And thank you all for the 42 likes. We need a new like goal. Can we get a like goal of 50? All right, let's try and get 2 shellfish shingling before the stream ends. Do you think we can do it? I have faith. And if we get one other random shalfa, that will then make 47% of you correct with the 4+ shalfas. Like goal 50, thank you so much, Mighty Munchkin. Um, let's just go barth this like we did with the Esper. And I will change the target. There we go. Let's make that just a little bit bigger. All right. Move that over. Move that right here. Here we go. Okay. Let's get to hunting. You forgot to like, oh my goodness, Mr. Wolf. What even the heck? All right, while we're hunting, let's go ahead and play Guess the Pokemon Plush. Did I do my Viking this morning? I did, Jerry. Did you? Let's play Guess the Pokemon Plush. This is the game where I have a Pokemon plush on my desk. It's right here. You can't see it. I can. You have to guess what it is. Threshold, where after feeding 10,000 donuts to Hoopa, the cutscene shows him on the floor, overweight from all the donuts, barely throwing his rings at the wall. That would be a good idea. It's not Rowlet, not Sudowoodo, not Wimpod, not Tropius, not Swablu. Joy Division, I haven't heard a lot from them, Screwbo. I know who you're talking about. I I'm sure I would recognize a couple songs because I used to have friends that listen to them, but I don't know much about them. It is not Gen 5. It's not Abra, not Bulbasaur, not Caldeo, not Hoopa, not Riolu, not Nidorino, not Clink, not Shellos, not Swirlix, not Corsola. Not Clamperl, not Minun. Not Sock, not Skarmory. Is it Gen 4? It is not Gen 4. Not Vulpix, not Hi Jerry, not Chingling, not Sunflora, not Mime Jr., not Chimecho. Can you catch an Eevee Fairy type? There are places in the game where you can catch Sylveon. That it is not in this hole, and I don't personally need it. If you're saying you as in the general you, yes, you can. If you mean you as in me, I can, but I don't need to. Lost me. It is not Gen 3. It is not Ninetales. It is not Sunkern, not Vivian, not Ninetales, not Yama, not Mr. Rhyme, not Chikorita, not Celebrity, not Yamask, not Espeon, not Totodile, not Eevee, not Mareep, not Jirachi, not Galarian Farfetch, not Rillaboom. Thank you for the blessings. Not Alakazam, not Delibird. Is it Gen 2? It is, in fact, Gen 2. Not Pikachu. Not Surfetched. Not Stantler, not Waldorf either. Not Yveltal, not Teddiursa. Not Fennekin, not Suicune, not Lanoon. Is it Dark type? It is not Dark type. It's not Chespin, not Sunflora, not Politoed, not Sentret, not Spinarak, not Tyranitar, not Unknown. Not Ariados. Not Steelix. Not Blissey, not Miltank, not Chikorita. Is it Fairy type? It is not Fairy type. It is not Lugia, not Magby, not Ampharos, not Sentret, not Elekid, not Ladybug, not Raikou, not Quilava. Shiny Miles, what's going on? Good to see you. Not Ladion. Not Crobat, not Hitmontop. Not Jumpluff, not Bayleaf, not Pupitar, not Cleffa, not Tyrogue. It is not Electric type, not Mareep. It's not a starter, not Feraligatr, not Flappy, not Sentret, not Furret, not Togetic, not Alola Vulpix, not Wooper, not Stakataka, not Quagsire, not Spinarak, not Unknown. It is not Water type. I do have a shiny Greavar. It's not Ho-Oh, not Miltank, not Celebi, not Lugia. It is not a bug type. It's not Porygon Z, not Entei, not Piloswine. Now you guys are going to be paranoid that I missed it. Nope, no one has said it yet. Not Entei, not Piloswine, not Lizard, not Larvitar, not Scizor, not Politoed. It's not Fire type, not Raikou, not Remoraid, not Azurill, not Phanpy, not Octillery, not Apom, not Forretress. Shiny Miles, nah, I need it for my decks actually. Not Murkrow, not Hitmontop, not Spoons, not Meryl, not Gligar, not Tung Sahur, not Smoochum, not Mistreatus, not Miltank, not Spoink, not Pineco, not Steelix, not Girafarig. It's not Rock type, not Swinub, not Smeargle, not Forretress. Welcome back, Captain Sushi. Not Natu, not Swinub, not Xatu. Not Stantler, not Waldorf, not Espeon. Why make a joke once when you can make a joke twice? Not Umbreon, not Sudowoodo. It's not Flying type, not Delibird. Not Slowking, not Swinub. Not Pichu, not Piloswine. It's not Psychic type. We got really close. Someone got very, very close to it. Someone got so close, I figured someone was going to guess it correctly, but we haven't gotten it yet. Not Miltank, not Teddy Urson, not Kingdra, not Unknown, not Ursaring. Is it a standalone? It is not a standalone. It's not Phampi, not Porygon 2. Is it a dual type? It is not a dual type. But Mighty Munchkin getting it. It is, in fact, Donphan. It's Donphan. The ground elephant. Big old trunk. With the treads. And the feet. And the ears. It's Donphan. Good job, Mighty Munchkin. Yeah, Phampi was said a couple times. I was waiting for someone to go from Phampi to Donphan. Should guess second evolution. Yeah, Kiro, exactly. You said Phampi. I thought you were going to go to Donphan after that. The 4th Gen 2 Pokemon we ever saw. That's true. I picked a forgettable one. How dare you, Mewtwo? Donphan is one of my top 5 favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Actually, Jerry, it was 4th. Because the first one would have been Togepi. No, 5th. First one would have been Ho-Oh, then Togepi, then a tie between Marill and Snubbull, and then Donphan. Yeah, Snubbull and Marill were both in the short before the movie. You like Phampi a lot, though? I love Phampi. What's the worst shiny in my opinion? The worst shiny in my opinion, it's a little bit of a basic answer, but I gotta go with Golden Go. The piping changes a little bit, and that's it. Memories lead on that. Well, I was an adult when I saw the movie for the first time. I'm not embarrassed. Well, I'm not proud to say. I'm not embarrassed to say, but I'm not proud to say either. I went and saw the first movie in the theaters when it came out. I was 19, and the whole rest of the theater was full of parents and their children. And I was the one adult there without any children that was there watching the movie with some friends. I was there with some friends. I wasn't like the weirdo all alone. But I was, in fact, singing the theme song with the rest of the kids. I did get some weird looks. Snubbull was a bully? It certainly was. It was a snub-bully. I remember the kids going crazy when Donphan showed up. Holy smokes. I went crazy too. Should be proud of that. It was definitely a good experience. I don't know if I want to say I was proud to be the only adult fan in the audience. But it was a fun experience. Playing Pokemon Blue Rescue Team? Sweet. That's a good game. There might be, you know what, when I go back up, I'm going to check. There might be a shiny Chingling already. They're a little small. It's hard to see the orange if they're not alpha. Snubbull's more likely female. That's true. Nope, no shiny yet. How many checks are we getting? Is it just 4? Are we only getting 4 Chinglings? I think we are only getting 4 Chinglings. That's a little bit disappointing. Trying to get a Minun on your team. Good luck. What's over on this side? There's Chinglings here too. Alright, that's perfect. I need to check these as well. Actually, I'm not sure if those will despawn. They will not despawn. Okay, never mind. Welcome back, Jess. You were missed. By me. Snubby. Always do our best to keep it alive. That's a good name. Yeah, I didn't realize there are only 4 checks. I kind of feel like fast travel might be the better way. Particularly when I think from the entrance I can see them. You too, Miss Jess? Oh, that's sweet of you too. Yeah, I mean, I can see them right here. Alright, let's fast travel, see if we can get ourselves a Shalfa Shingling. Meta Champion, you did this hunt, right? This was like one of your first hunts in the DLC, if I remember correctly. Guess what Pokemon you are in Blue Rescue Team? I'm gonna say you're a Pikachu. I'm playing as a... Oh, you're playing as a Charmander. Nice. I'm playing as a... What am I playing as? Slowpoke. Do you remember what am I playing as in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Took a while. You spawn camped that group before. This one right here? Am I doing like literally the same hunt as you? How many Shalfas do I need? I can't even tell you anymore. I'm not sure. I know there's at least a handful of Shalfa Megas I still need. So I would like to get, dang it, so I would like to get those. I forgot about that. If I do get spotted by an alpha, I will have to run away. Now with fly spam resets? Yeah, but I mean, when I say the same, like literally the same hunt, I mean as far as the map. Was it this map? Delivering a Peccaberry, nice. I'm trying to think what all Shalfas I need, or Shalfa Megas. I need Heracross. I mean, I guess technically I don't need it. I got, I got it in a previous game. This map, different portal entrance though? Okay, gotcha. I need Crabominable. I need Staraptor. What other megas do I still need? I can't even remember what all megas were in the DLC. All the same mons too? That is interesting. Dang it. You saw me. Stop spying on me. What are the other new deals? Or what are the new blah 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 blah? What are the other new DLC megas? I'm blanking. I got Lucario Z. I got Scovillain. I got Baxcalibur. I got Meowstic. I need Staraptor. I need Crabominable. Oh, I need Golisopod. Yep, I've tried unsuccessfully a couple times off stream to hunt for a Shalpa Wimpod. So I do need Golisopod, thank you. What else am I forgetting? Obviously, I can't hunt Darkrai. I can't hunt Heatran. Staraptor, yep, needs Staraptor. So Crabominable, Staraptor, Golisopod. Is that it? I wonder if that's it. Got a badge last night with 3 6 IV monkeys in it. Wow, that's crazy. Which oh, you just mean in general, not a particular IV. You're just saying that 3 of them had 1 perfect IV. That is pretty wild. Bring it. Hold on a second. Oh, I need a shelf of Absol. That's right. I still don't have a shelf of Absol. I have the shelf of Golurk. We got the shelf of Glimmer. I need a shelf of Tatsugiri. I need Tatsugiri, Absol, Staraptor, Crabominable, Golisopod. And I guess you can make an argument that I should get a second Raichu. Uh, Destiny Nut guarantees 5 IV with 2 6 IV appearance. That's right. Yep. Blaziken. Not in this game. Not in this game. But I did get it in previous games. I'm talking about specifically the new Megas. Dang it. Oh, come on. Come on, Shiny. Keep on rolling. No good attacks. It might be more than 1 in 32 for 6 IV. Ah, okay. Making good progress on Y2 already at the 6th gym in like 12 hours. You're crushing it, Jerry. You're doing a great job. All right, let's see if we can at least get 1 Chime Echo in the next 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. If we don't get it in the next 15 minutes, I might just break down and do some donut hunting this week, even though I don't want to. See if we can get a better donut. The fact that we're only getting 4 spawns is disappointing. That's it's a third less checks than the Esper. Hey, there's a shiny. I just saw it sparkle. But it is not an alpha. 105 more likes when you do a weekday stream. That's right. Only 105 more likes if you want that weekday stream. Yeah, I guess that does look orange. So now we only get 3 checks. Maybe we'll go barf these. Nope, still see them. Okay, there. Nope, there's still one there, I think. Is there? No, there's not. Mystery workers must be checking the eggs with flashlights and giving you the bad ones. Must be. Why can't I run? Oops. That is running. Okay. There we go. Right there. Okay. Go. Back here past the car. Boom. I do want to get the Shalfa Chingling and Chimecho and Mega Chimecho. It is a good Mega. I like that the Mega Chimecho looks like a Chingling. You got Shiny Chingling? Good for you, Sammy. That's awesome. I hope to get one soon. Mount Steel, Tiny Woods, or Thunder Wave Cave? Oh, Mount Steel. Always Mount Steel. First go barf without the risk of a barf beam. That's true. Trying to find an electric wormhole. Good luck. Did something shine? Did you guys hear a shiny noise? You guys gotta let me know if you hear the shiny sound. There is a shiny Chingling by the entrance, but that means that I can only check 3 spawns over there now. So now I'm just go barfing this this batch. Yeah, yeah, Tiny Woods, I think you can't even recruit anybody there, if I remember correctly. So I never, that's just how I roll. I never do missions in Tiny Woods because there's no chance of recruitment. I'm selfish like that. No, I won't help you find your missing items because it won't benefit me. Thought you heard something, but could be right. No, I mean, it could be. I can't really hear the game, so I gotta depend on all y'all's ears if something shines. Doesn't look like anything's shined yet. Yeah. Jess, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this spot. I don't like this donut. What Pokemon are on the roof? I gotta be honest, Christopher. I forget. Let's go check. Oh, come on, you butt. There we go. All right, let's see here. We got Metatites, and that might be it. Yep, just a batch of Metatites up on the roof. Sadie, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a long time. I don't think I've ever seen that teleporter before. Where's the other ones? Oh, there they are. And yes, I do know that one is shiny, but I want an alpha. I enjoy the later start. So I was just thinking about that, John. So little inside baseball here. Uh, the stream definitely started with more people. We started off. We had a lot more people coming in right away. Usually, when I start an hour earlier, people trickle in, but there was a good group right away when I started, which was great. Overall, we've gotten less views today than yesterday, meaning less people have come into the stream after I started. But part of that could be because this is a new time for me. Because I did change up my schedule, I might have gotten a little bit punished by YouTube, which is understandable. Whenever you have kind of a set schedule and you switch it up, YouTube kind of has to rerun the algorithm. So that's understandable. I would say the views were definitely more consistent today than they typically are from beginning to end. I would like to see those views go up, and that might just be a factor of YouTube getting used to me streaming at this time. So yeah, I would say, just based off of just today's stream, I think there's a possibility this was a good move, but won't know for certain until we do it for a while. Anytime you change anything on YouTube, the algorithm's going to have to adjust. And I'm by no means saying that we did not have a good amount of views today. I'm pleased with the views, but it was a certain decrease. Permanently changing the schedule. Seeing how the next couple weeks go, I think I will be. For anyone that wasn't here yesterday, I had noticed a lot in recent weeks looking at my statistics and analytics, that the first hour of my stream is usually really quiet. Some gung-ho people, some diehard people from the East Coast of the U.S. and from Europe come in, but a lot of people usually don't show up until more than an hour after I start streaming. And by the time we get to the end of my stream, there's a lot of people that are coming in, which is unfortunate because I'm getting ready to end. So I want to see what happens if I just take my 3-hour stream and just shift it an hour later. Will we start off with the bigger crew? Will we continue to grow as the stream goes on? And so that's what I want to check out. And you can't tell that just by doing it once. You're going to have to do it quite a few times to try and get a sense of a pattern. So that's what we're going to be doing. So bottom line is we took a little bit of a hit today, which I was kind of expecting, but it's not a significant enough hit that I think it's detrimental. Am I streaming tomorrow? I will not be streaming tomorrow, Sushi. I will be back next Saturday. I will be back next Saturday from 10 a.m. Eastern to 1 p.m. Eastern. But Sadia, how have you been? How have things been going on with you? Just glad to hang out with you. And I'm very glad to hang out with all of y'all. And whenever I talk, what did I just say? That wasn't a word. Whenever I talk about analytics like that, I'm not saying those things as a complaint or something that's to be like a negative. I'm just speaking factually. Like emotionally, mentally, however you want to look at it, I really enjoy our streams together, and I love the crew we have here. But factually, analytically, it would behoove us to try and make these streams as good as possible in YouTube's eyes. So that's what I'm working on here. I've often said that the crowd that we get in here is a great crowd, and all humility aside, I think I do a good job of keeping people here once they get here. However, our biggest hurdle at growing the channel is convincing YouTube to send people here. So I'm very happy with what we have going on during the streams. I'm just trying now to figure out how to get more people to see the streams. And again, I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of looking at what's the next step. So that's what I'm doing. You'll miss the hefty 9 to 12, but you don't mind this either. And, who knows? Depending on how the next few weeks go, maybe it would actually be better for us to stay at the 9 to 12. But I thought that this was worth checking out. Well, hello to your sister, Captain Sushi. Can we get some hefty crew stocks to say good crew here? I actually kind of like that idea. I also am very lucky to have amazing mods. The moderators here are pretty awesome. What do you have to do to get YouTube to push your content more people? That's the question, Christopher. That is the $1,000,000 question no one can answer. So you just got to kind of try different things and see what works. And just because it works today doesn't mean it's going to work tomorrow. But like I said, I have noticed that the end, like the last half hour of the stream, typically I get a lot more people coming in. So maybe it would benefit us to stream longer. And, maybe we will continue to get more people to come in. Whereas in the first hour, it's pretty quiet. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pleased with today's results. We'll see what upcoming weeks will bring. But that said, I am going to end it here, guys. I do have to get going. I got to get lunch, and then I got some plans for this afternoon. I can't really tell there. Let's see if we can get over there. Jazziola, what's going on? But thank you all for being here. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you to all the new subs. You're late. Yeah, Jazziola, that's really funny, too, because I was just talking about how I changed my time, my stream time to later, because we typically get a lot of people coming in at the end of stream. But thank you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Make sure you do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do and for no other reason. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to see if I can get a better donut for this hole this week, and we'll try and get the shop at Shingling. But take care, everyone. Be good. Be safe. Yada, yada, yada. Take care, and bye-bye.